This video is going to be a guide and demonstration for Excel's if function and Excel's ifs function. The if function is one of Excel's most used functions and is used for decision making, giving an output determined by a comparison between two input data. Looking at the structure of the if function, we see that it has three inputs. First, the logical test, second, the value if true, third, the value if false. The logical test is where the comparison is made between our two pieces of inputs data. The value of true is the value that is output from the if function in the event that our test is proved true. And then the third input is the value that is outputted in the event our first input is false. I'm going to start with a very simple example. Is 1 equal to 1? In the event that it is, I'm going to have it output the word success. And in the event that it is not, I'm going to have it output the word fail. We return on that, we see it outputs the word success because, of course, 1 is equal to 1. Let's demonstrate what failure might look like. Is 1 equal to 2? If we hit return, it now outputs the word fail because 1 is not equal to 2. But equals isn't the only comparison we can do. We can also do is 1 greater than 2, for example. In this case, it still outputs fail because 1 isn't greater than 2, but we could flip it round. Is 1 less than 2? It now outputs success. For more information on Excel's comparison operators, we can look here on their support page. We've got 6 in total: equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or not equal to. And you can see the syntax for using them here on the right hand side. Let's use a more realistic example. Here I have a list of profits for a shop for any given day, and this shop has a target profit of £100 per day. I want to set up my if function to tell me whether I've reached my target for any given day, and if I wanted to do that, I might compare the B cell to 100. Is my B value greater than or equal to 100? This will tell me whether I've hit my target or not, and in the event I have, I'll just have it output success, and if I haven't, it will just output fail. Returning on that, you'll see it's given us a value of success because for Monday we have hit our target of £100. Let's drag that down and see what we get for the other days of the week. We'll see we've hit our targets on most days, but on Wednesday we have failed to reach our target because we've only got £90, and likewise Sunday we have also failed to reach our target. If I wanted to develop my if function further, I might say rather than output the word fail, I want it to output the difference between my target profit and my actual profit. So I can calculate the value by which I failed to meet my target. And in order to do this, rather than output the word fail, I'd simply calculate the difference B2 minus 100. In this case, it hasn't made any change because I've reached my target for Monday. But if I drag it down, you'll see it now calculates the difference. If we look at our profit for Sunday, we can see that it is 0. The reason for this is because the shop is closed on Sundays, and so we don't want to record it as either a success or a failure. What we need to do is filter out Sunday from our if function. I'm going to demonstrate how we can do this by nesting our original if function within a second if function that will filter it out. I'll start off our if function by checking whether the A column is equal to Sunday. In this case, we're doing a comparison between text strings rather than numbers. In the event that it is equal to Sunday, I'll have it output closed. And in the event that it is not equal to Sunday, I will add my original if function as I did before. So it will be if, and then our initial condition will be B2 greater than or equal to 100. In the event it's true, we'll output success again. In the event that it is not true, we'll just do our calculation again to calculate the amount by which we failed to reach our target. And as we see, as before, it still outputs success for Monday. Dragging it down, we now see that we have minus 10 for Wednesday, but now on Sunday, it displays the word closed. If I wanted to continue nesting more if functions within each other, then I could do so. But instead, I'm going to show you another function which is better suited to this, the ifs function. The ifs function takes pairs of inputs, first a test and then second, a value to output in the event the test is true. If you wanted to do multiple inputs of pairs, then it would first do the first test and then output the value of true. In the event that it is not true, it would then jump to the second test, and it would keep going further and further down the if function pairs until it eventually outputs a value of true, or if there are no conditions which it meets, it will output an error. I'll do a really simple demonstration of this. Is 1 equal to 2? In the event that it is, I'm going to output correct. In this case, we see it's output an error because 1 is not equal to 2. By modifying my condition is 1 equal to 1, it now outputs the word correct. Let's start adding inputs to our ifs. I'll start with the A column. Is A2 equal to Sunday? In the event that it is, I will have it output closed as I did before. In this case, we see it's output an error because Monday is not equal to Sunday. If we drag it down, we see Sunday, we are closed. I'll add a few more conditions to our if function so as to recreate the nested if that we had before. So next will be, is B2 greater than or equal to 100? In the event that it is, we'll output success. Otherwise, we'll do a check, is B2 less than 100? If it is, we'll do B2 minus 100 to calculate how much we missed our target by. Return success as before, but dragging it down, we see once again Wednesday, we now have our minus 10 again. One note to make real quick is that on Sunday, we actually meet two of our conditions. A8 is equal to Sunday and B8 is less than 100. So why does it output Sunday and not B8 minus 100? Well, this is because of the order in which the ifs function works. It checks the first condition. In the event that it's true, it outputs the next input and then skips the rest of them. That's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. We've covered the if function and the ifs function. I will leave resources to further reading on those down in the description below in case you need it, and along with resources to anything else that I've covered in this video. Thanks everyone for watching.